I'm sure most of us realize it and would admit that we live in a time where everything is instantly accessible. And because we've grown so used to everything being at our fingertips, I think we've also grown accustomed to needing step-by-step instructions for just about everything. We can just Google how to do whatever. And if we're not careful, we carry that same expectation into our relationship with Jesus. We start looking for formulas, for clear practical steps to experience something that was never meant to be reduced down to a checklist. But there's always a measure of mystery in walking with God, something that calls us beyond simply understanding, and it calls us into trust instead. And that requires a lot more. It requires us to accept and surrender by faith, not to just analyze and organize. When we lose that sense of wonder, and when we lose that awe, and we try to force it into a system, then what was meant to be alive and personal can start to feel mechanical. Scripture even points to this when it speaks of the profound mystery of our faith, that God would be revealed, that He would be revealed in the flesh, step into our suffering, that He would be believed on, seen and proclaimed, crucified, buried, raised, and then ascend into glory. This is more than a sequence of events to study. Yes, we can observe it in its historical context, and should, and we can see that it is real. But the deeper need of our hearts is to recognize it for what it truly is. It's love unlike anything we've known, and grace we could never earn. So this weekend especially, let's not rush past it or reduce it. Let's stop and marvel at what God has done. Not picking it apart or fitting it into a system, but allowing ourselves to feel the weight and the magnitude of it. Because love doesn't come from a manual. You don't ask for instructions on how to love your spouse or your family. You just do. And the same is true with God. When the heart is truly surrendered, it already knows how to love Him. Jesus said the greatest command is to love the Lord your God with all your heart, soul, and mind. And that kind of love isn't learned through steps, guys. It's lived through relationship.